Back. It's time for Cooking with Midday. Perhaps you're doing a little cooking of yourself at home. Joe Thompson from Gold Rush Grill in downtown Sacramento joins us now. He's creating breakfast burritos. Thanks so much for joining us, Joe.
Thank you for having me.
On the holiday. Well, you guys are closed today. Tell us where Gold Rush Grill is located.
Gold Rush Grill is on the second floor of the Secretary of State's building at the corner of 11th and O.
Okay, so you guys are open and the building's open.
Right, Monday through Friday. We're open from 7 to 3. The building's open till 5, but we serve till about 2 o'clock for lunch.
So you're open for breakfast and mainly lunch.
Right.
Okay, well, what are we making today?
We're going to make a breakfast burrito today, and we've got some butter here cooking in this pan. And this is chorizo, which is a Mexican spice sausage. You can buy it at the stores in either a pork or beef product.
Right, but it's ground.
It is ground.
Okay.
What we do is we bake it in the oven first, and then once it's baked off, we grind it up.
Oh, okay.
So we can cook it a lot faster.
Oh.
The other thing that it does is once it's cooked, we're able to drain a lot of the fat that would be left in it. So it's not as fatty as it would normally be.
So
if
that's
you
a
made
little
it
spicy though, you said?
It is a little spicy. Not a lot, but just a little.
Just a little spicy.
So what we're going to do is we're going to saute up the chorizo in the butter, and then we're going to add some eggs in here to get it all scrambled.
Now, since that's already cooked, you don't have to really worry about making sure it's cooked thoroughly through and everything. Okay.
Right, but we'll make sure anyway that it all gets taken care of in here, as long as our range top cooperates with us today, which I think it will.
Good luck with that. We're all counting on you.
Which I think it will. So what we've done is we've also got some potatoes.
Okay.
We've got roasted red peppers, onions, and baby red potatoes. We've cut them really small, a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, paprika, and we roast those off in the oven as well.
Oh, okay.
So these are ready to go.
You're just warming those right now on the,
Just warming these. And then here's some of our other ingredients. We have a ranchero sauce, or enchilada style sauce. We have black beans.
Okay.
And then, as you can see, our eggs are starting to cook here.
Oh, good. We're working.
And it's going to be quite a different burrito than you would maybe see at a lot of other places.
Well,
this one's a full plate.
I've never seen the chorizo ground like that.
Yeah.
So that's what really struck me as something different.
Right. Well, what we like to do when it's ground is when you mix it up with the eggs, then you get a little bit of chorizo in every bite.
Oh, yeah.
So we try to mix it up so it's you can get a little bit in every bite, so it's not just one big bite of chorizo.
Every bite is filled with flavor.
Right. And our grill top is starting to coordinate with us, so this is almost finished here.
Now, you guys also do some catering.
We do a lot of catering.
Okay.
We do a lot of weekend and night events, whether it be wedding or social functions and so on.
And then tell me where the state building is that you work at, too, because I don't know.
It's on 11th and O, which is just 2 blocks away from the Capitol. So we get a lot of people that come down from the Capitol, as well as Caltrans buildings and legislative buildings, other areas down there.
And you're on the second floor, you said?
Second floor.
So if you go inside the building, you need to go to the second floor.
Right, and all you need to come in is a photo ID. It is a secure building, so anyone can get in as long as they do have the photo ID.
They need to get in to your restaurant with photo ID, right?
Right.
Exactly. You have to show a photo ID to get into the Gold Rush Grill.
Exactly.
All right. So these eggs are cooking up here.
Yeah, we're doing really well.
And you can really smell the flavor, too.
It's a great flavor, and it's something that really gets you started and working in the morning. It gets your taste buds awakened, which
protein.
Of course, it's very good.
Yeah.
Which of course wakes up the rest. When your taste buds and everything are going, it works out well. And this is one of the few breakfasts that'll actually kind of go well with coffee, where everything else you have coffee, you can't really taste anything else. So this has enough flavor to go with it that'll kind of push this through so you can actually taste everything.
Now, when you're cooking these eggs, sometimes it's difficult when you're adding things to the eggs, like cheese or vegetables or whatever the case is. What do you suggest? How do you suggest cooking the eggs to make sure that the chorizo and the eggs all kind of blend together?
Well, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you add your eggs last, because the eggs will be the stabilizer. They'll be the thing that'll pull everything together.
Okay.
So as you're cooking, for example, the potatoes on a range top will take about 40 minutes. So you want to cook those first, get them ready to go. And then if you are going to add them, you'll want to bring them in at the very last minute, since they're all pretty much done.
Right.
And the eggs have only taken a couple minutes here.
Okay, so but we definitely want to add the sausage first, then you add the eggs, and then just kind of mix it together.
So here's our tortilla here. We've got our chorizo and egg mixture here.
Now, why is this red? Is it tomato?
It's a chili tomato tortilla.
Okay.
We like to do, again, things a little bit unique, a little bit different.
Well, you got to stand out, you know?
Exactly. And then we've got our potatoes added.
You know what I love about this one, too? It's so big because you always see the smaller ones, and you can only pack just a tiny little bit of stuff in it before it starts to explode on you.
Right. So what we do is we roll this one up.
Okay.
And we're going to bring it over to our cutting board. And we're going to do the presentation now on the plate.
Okay.
So we're going to get this.
Oh, on that plate. Okay, gotcha. Oh,
got
so
black beans.
I see the beans go on the side.
We got some black beans here.
Oh, that is pretty.
We got our burrito here.
Folded correctly, I might add.
Yeah. Like to add a little bit of the ranchero sauce over the top.
Very nice.
And the last finishing touch for us is pepper jack cheese. And you want to put the pepper jack all the way over the top, give it a nice little round feel on the top. and then just a little bit of cilantro.
Okay, well, I'm sure a lot of people want this recipe, and they can get it. If you don't have time to go over to the Gold Rush Grill, send us a self-addressed stamped envelope to Breakfast Burrito, care of News 10, P.O. Box 10, Sacramento, California, 95812. Make sure you write on the front of the envelope as well, Breakfast Burrito. That will help us expedite the process of getting you that recipe. Or you can just go to news10.net. That's probably the easiest way. Again, Joe Thompson from the Gold Rush Grill. You guys have only been open about 7 weeks, so go on over, have yourself a breakfast or lunch. And if you have any catering needs, also give them a call, because they do that as well. Thanks so much for coming in. It's a holiday, but you know, we're all still working.
That's right.
Trying to earn a buck here. Yeah. All right, Dan, back to you.
Nice job, Joe. Looks very good.